Snotepo Jr. and Temba TT, which is Joseph. So the idea then is to take radio into the system to run the event for us. But then initially the plan was to have Mashata for this weekend. But then unfortunately the agent double booked Mashata, so he can't come this weekend.
Somuhlasele singena ngendlovu yangena Zusabalele sekufika amakhosi angempela Somuhlasele singena ngendlovu yangena Zusabalele sekufika amakhosi angempela Singena ngendlovu yangena Ithi amakhosi angempela.
Yeah, sure, bafethu. Welcome to another interesting episode of podcast Yomkonti. Namhlanje live Rockefeller. Otherwise namhlanje siphethe Mr. Mo. Man, Mr. Mo or Mr. Mo?
Mr. Mo, M-O on top.
M-O.
Yeah, M-O.
Siphethe Mr. Mo namhlanje Mr. M-O. Otherwise?
Great kanjani?
Grand.
Galaxies, man.
George.
Yeah.
Kamba.
Akhambi nje yami. Akhambi.
Skipper.
Namhlanje bangikhiphe ku group WhatsApp.
Kuba. Siyeza la, usitole nga.
Before ngizala bangikhiphe ku group WhatsApp bathi exit.
Siyeza la, usitole nga. Usitshela kahle, usitshela nga fish. Abantu bangacavi la fish yabona. Yeah, bathi sell.
Yeah, Mr. Mo wasenaledi. Ayingeni primary school eGatalopile. Primary school, inaledi.
Okay.
And ngaya Thomas Mfulo High School. Then I went to Rosebank College. Patangkata. Not drop out because of Utwa.
Okay.
Yeah, because of Utwa fit. And besides Utwa, I was album when I couldn't afford patala my fees.
Yeah.
I'm having a once.
Yeah.
And then the only means within Nzame, Shy Call Center.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ungena kanjani call center bro? Uma qeda ugapiskela ungena call center.
Yeah, bengenza a business IT.
Okay.
Rosebank College. Ayangihlula, fun.
After how many years?
Ngishaye 2002.
Yeah.
2003. 2 years, ne? Doing 2 year course.
Okay.
But ngashaya 1.5.
Yeah.
Because mina bengithanda imali vele vele. Ngathi 4. Ngiyenza call center.
Yeah.
Ahamba ngaye direct channel.
Yeah.
I think the link between me and you Umkoni. I'm told direct channel.
Which year must you so
2004.
2004.
Bekadala.
Okay.
Yeah, besitayela sonke.
What happened here?
Kuphi?
Was uthi move from call center up until la ukhona from there?
I think the question should be, why did you leave a call center or something like that?
Sure.
I worked for almost 7 years.
Okay.
And then I worked for a franchise the whole of 2017 to 2020.
Yeah.
Then because mina ngithanda imali.
Don't go back 2001. 2001 verse tunangaki kanti.
Mina na 28.
God. Cool.
Ngathi ngisemncane ndoda.
Mncane.
Yabo. So my last job bangixosha.
Okay.
Bangixosha.
Which year?
2021.
Okay.
And I was stressed, I was depressed. It's during those days after COVID. So mina what we'll do Monday, Friday, ngisemsebenzini.
Yeah.
Friday late ngenza more Fridays, CTM. And back then Sunday we say outland car wash. So the only time that I will rest is Saturday. But then Monday,
Week.
during the week, up until Sunday, yes, events.
That's fine.
Monday in cartel.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why, because of Imali, and because of our circumstances with COVID, whereby what you used to get, my company, salary, maybe you'll get 50% of your salary. I ain't been flying
From 3.2.
3.2.
Look at the 3.2. Give me money.
So like hiyo lento ekwenza ukuthi maybe untshontshe emsebenzini ukuze bazokuqosha ke.
Angitshontshanga.
Baqosha kanjani?
It's a fraud.
Ngeke.
What happened? Take us through. Because mina ngokwazi kwami emsebenzini kunabantu abazi ukuthi ala hard work.
Yeah.
Abo trusted. Yabo ukuthi abona laba siyabathemba nanoma ngenzala ngeke sibaxoshe. Yabo. So when I was to that point ukuthi uxoshwe.
It's because of the passion that I had for eventing, number one, and at the level I was at that time, 2021, I thought I could do more outside the line of work that I'm doing. I'm challenging 9 to 5 every day.
Yeah.
That's why I said on Friday, begins imo Fridays CTM. So I will get monthly more or less half of my salary. Ingithola emsebenzini, but I'm only working 4 days in a
4
month.
days.
So then I decided, you know what, I will spend more of my time in my event, but that affected attendance. It didn't affect the umsebenzi. Ngihlala number 1 every time. Bengimnandi ngenamba. So that's why I always strive to be number 1 in everything that I do.
So tell us, I want to come up from 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Then I'll do event organizer, my event.
Yeah.
Which year is that?
Tell you what, my first event was in 1996. Ngenza Mr. and Miss Khatelopile. Ngenza no Silas Ramaube, Kagiso Tawana, Abulujo. And then the second one, the first company that we registered was Musica Production. We kumule energy drink baby zitaktok.
Yeah, Singapore.
Yeah. That was the first time Pali proposed that. Sicela imali TV. Sifuna imali for it. What was the niggas on 1,000 for a first event. So it was for me at that time in Puma Primary. It was primary school, 2-year high school to do an event. It was something very special. But abantu bake bangithatha bangkoba. Gideon Tobani. There was a guy named Utsepo begenza ama beauty contest.
Yeah.
Naye. Ngiya contest futhi. Ngaba first prize ya Mr. and Miss Thomas.
Okay.
So dala ngizama.
Don't I'm forced.
Being forced mfethu. Shaya amanye ama-10 dangerous.
Okay. So tell us again now, so phumile call sense. Singena ku event,
Yeah.
What happened? Event uyivula ngale mali yada eSpanini okwenzakala. Or kune crew ekhona, uyajoina. Uqale uzimashanela or kanjani?
But I've always had a plan. Manga ukutshela all the things that I've done. In the beginning I used to do them for free. Bengifaki stress tent in a party kaslam for free. If Uma Pebeza, for example, ends the party back then, bengishaya nje for free. Baby shower. But one thing is ukuthi ngiwayeke lawa ama event kokotela nani. Ama part wama wingosi.
Okay.
Part wingosi ayina mali. ama-party pack, uyenza i-setup, you usually get back then 2.5 or something. I don't know now.
Yeah, but I think it was enough for you because I didn't think one of them now dating that time. Oh, that's it.
Which is
That's how I'm getting that man.
no, but 2.5 in line.
Which year was that?
Ngenze i-matric 2001. So you can calculate. Before matric being say primary, I used to do my events. Sound emergency. So the only time that I started doing my events, it was when I was working a whole lot. Those were corporate events. And then being sebenza shokothi Friday mangise desk ngine event lephezulu e7th floor. Ngo 3 o'clock ngawalahla my headset. Like this sound. I think I'm zomfuna. Hayi zomfuna. By the time angibona sengile phezulu like this sound. Sebamphatha. So to answer you ngabantwana. Nabantwana mangqala and yakhumbula i-World Cup
2010.
Yeah.
June.
Yeah.
Ban. Umntwana.
My 2 kids were born in 2010.
Ushabalala uyakora nomntwana.
So abantwana bethu 2010.
Yeah.
So that actually made me strive for more. Not abantwana, but
Okay,
to hustle.
for someone who don't understand. Abantwana or abantwana.
No kids.
Okay.
Kids.
Okay.
Abantwana la. Angikho good kubantwana yazi.
But
Angikho good hayi. Mina ngisaba abantombazana.
Musufike na 6 mawuzala.
Bangize
Tolipol.
yeah, abantu banisupportayo.
okay, amakhulu.
Actually ana. Kuba bathatha ithombe la.
Okay.
So support structure I've always had support structure from my friends, my close friends. Ngaphandle.
Yeah.
Kune moto ezi 5 or 6. Those are my friends. They're here to support me. They're here to ukuza uthini.
Female friends.
Yeah, mostly female friends. Can't believe my male friends kuphela.
No. Choice you know.
Yeah, ngaphandle kuna 6 females.
Behind the camera, I'm not 10.
Ngasho.
Behind the camera, I'm not 10.
Ngibasaba ntombazana njalo.
Start.
Ngiyakutshela.
What I'd like to know, like, ama-event manje, anituthela abantwana yakubhora ngithi.
Hayi abantwana ayinamali.
Awanamali. Manje amaphi lawo specialize ngawo ukwaziwa ngawo kuthiwa. La ama-event wenza which types of event?
So I started doing my events for free because of the passion. Then I think corporate, yeah, money. And with the assistance, abantu being sebenza nabo. But now, I will say we because we work as a team. We specialize in our Sundays.
So we have a team.
Yeah, we have a team. So I've always had people that I work around with, etc. So I'll go one by one. There was first the color one way.
Yeah.
The color one way.
Okay.
Which was being a member I 15. So from 15, it went down to 4.
What happened?
But mama we whole hotter than I'm 50, but they can figure 50. So figure 2, so figure 3, so figure 4. So if something is not for you, and for example, you're covered, ngiyakubiza nje ami
Okay.
masigova msa
Yeah.
yabo obviously izokuchiya endleleni
Yeah, local vile, yeah. Especially local vile because of yabona mawugovile afanele mugibelile. Akusinto yami.
but both ways kuyafana mawugibelele it goes to your question ukuthi why ugibelele.
But there are more chances mawugibelile kunalocal vile.
No. Mawugibelele you have a reason ukuthi ngigibelele. For example, Idikala back then, the concept was to have a burial society that will host events weekly and that will contribute money to save, etc. etc. So the concept that you see now, Yama Society, Yama what, it was done back then. So I think we were ahead of time.
Yeah.
But we did it individually in a much easier.
Yeah.
So it was a good concept. And with each and every concept, I need to have it. Some will feel less interested. I'm in Sakun. And for the fact that every Sunday, I don't get anything more one. On image, media card, I walk.
You want to use a coffee, yeah.
We are not going to yeah, so those are the things. And the second one was, I think we talked about music production. The second one was the gala, and then there was street food. Street food, which 5 years ago, Mike.
How many of you?
Street food. Vubiza makama, ngolathi ngizama makama. Ufana, Kagiso, uLkwakwe, uBoy noShoes. Bese 5. Bese
Yekira ba.
Who's they found?
And the one by active. And the one by khutuli nyawo. Bone bule.
I found.
What happened?
We actually speaking to the guys.
Is it active now?
It's not active.
Okay.
The guys are coming back. We think it's about 2.
What happened? What was going on?
No, firstly, we had a problem with my bylaws. So they didn't want us to host an event, a strategy. What we usually do is for an umbrella, benches in the street, come with your booze, blah blah blah, we play soulful music, etc. etc. But the signature meal back then was Snoop. So in Snoop, what we will do every Saturday, it's a staff. So we Snoop sweet. Sunday, siyapheka, siyaphaka. So the opposite neighbor to the place, they are complaining about, but come on, etc. etc. So we always had amametro every second week. Bus viral, this first. Bus viral, I'm trying to supply. Bus viral, I'm trying to supply. So up until then, they wrote, I think they wrote an email to the senior, I don't know, senior what they say, Metropolis.
Yeah.
And then the owner of the place decided, you know what, I'm suffering my problem, so yeah, we're gonna survive. And that's how Street Food Sunday. We never had a dream after that to continue.
What was the idea? It's Street Food.
Collective.
What was an idea?
Collective, but I'm always on it. But collectively, Namachans, especially in terms of cooking, we will share ideas, which is Faga and Uslu. Up until today, one thing I like about Amachans, they have never shared a recipe with Snook Set. So it's always been like that. Whatever you do, guys, no one's sharing the recipe. So that's why conversations are possibilities. It might come back anytime soon.
Any problem you had regarding maybe my financial problems? It's a low, just route.
One day, before, I think 2 weeks before we stopped,
Yeah.
all the proceedings,
Yeah.
capital including profit,
Yeah.
is alahleka ndoda. Zonke. We had a greenback that we used to have. It's fucking mad.
Behlala kubani that drink beer? Because ngeke ihlale kunonke at the same time. Behlala kubani?
Hey, behlala umngane wami bekadakiwe that day.
Okay.
So, but the reason these things happen,
Ubani shoes?
shoes near,
Ubani.
shoes bakale actually.
Ubani.
Indoda, ngithi one of my friends bekaphethe
No, I want to buy nemile.
yeah, but the nyeng name ukuthi bephethe ubani. Ike yalahleka, so we fought amongst ourselves. But money was not the problem because the next week we pop out email to start from scratch.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what was the reason ukuthi if you get to that certain point ukuthi asibuyele nemuva manje? Njengoba manje seyibuya futhi and then one futhi ethi manje asibuyiseni futhi bafethu because angeke nonke at the same time ethi asibuyeni bafethu.
Kunzima manje these days ama-gents even nasemsebenzini. I think the same people that I'm talking about I hang out with. So
it's hard to usho ukuthi umuntu olahle ibag nangilapha because uhleli nabo yini.
No. What about if there were cameras? You will see, hey, this one, hey, I'm so like, no. But it is what it is. Sometimes you win some, you lose some, man. So I don't think there's bad blood because those are childhood friends. Huh? So conversations are definitely before the end of the year. Street food will come back.
Okay.
So the guys lava bupusha now. Aren't you calling my vet from primary?
Yeah.
Kupuga now high school, you are hosting about Mr. and Mrs.
High school, Rosebank College, nasemsebenzi.
Still the same friends.
Same friends. Now I still hang out with them.
That's nice.
Sunday, bebala. Cafe.
No bad plan.
Monday, besiphuza sock.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sitshele ngehook ke. Ufika kanjani kuhook?
Before hook, they say.
Okay, tell us about the hook.
No, let's start. Let's start with you. Why hook? What happened?
Yeah, that's why I'm going to picture a hook.
Basicosha outline kawash. Basebenzi outline kawash. Me and my boss and the team. So after Basicosha, I was mad because I was doing most of the work, and eventually the rest of the team, even also the outline coverage, we were crowded, spending on the project. So the Ingam like year two by then said, you know what, guys, I see you again. But I was not okay because we had invested a lot of time. Yeah, and I on his own has invested a lot of money. But he came to me and said, man, don't stress. Let's find a shop so that we continue whatever that we do. So one day, Sahamba saya in Rockville to find a shop. Yes. Then we found a shop, discussed. Owner Ingala. Yeah, we went and Satola indawo esekhoneni. It's like this.
Yeah.
Then we negotiated the landlord, blah 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 blah.
Which year?
This year.
This year.
Yeah.
Okay.
After Basicosha, the outline.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this year. So we then had to remove ourselves from outline car wash and come up with a new name that we'll use for the new place.
Okay.
So that's when, because in the main road, Tawaza Park, and Tawaza Park, it's like this. So the name Hook came is when we were discussing. I said, no, you know what? That place is in Afrikaans, Baby Hook.
This is an England.
Yeah, no, it's a mat.
No.
Let me say it's a mat.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we don't
No,
Yeah.
no, don't say that.
Yeah.
So the place was by the hook, but then hook in Afrikaans is HOEK.
Yeah.
But then we had to then decide how do we then make it attractive, catchy, etc. etc.
Yeah.
Then we use double O. It's HOOK.
Okay.
Then in terms of designing the logo and all that, I think it took. There's a guy called Ubaby. But then conversation on the day, because we wanted to host. I think it was Koshile. So we had to have an event the following Sunday. So on Monday or Tuesday, consulting Gabla, consult be back and forth. And there's an ex of mine who's very creative.
X.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think the last part where you see on the hook logo, the Africa what.
Yeah.
When we presented it to various people, shows one said because we want to conquer not only Soweto but the rest of Africa. Yeah.
So, kunomuntu dami uyakuzuriya ngehook. Tell us about the hook. What specialize on?
Ngama Sundays usually, but the plan was to have a place that will run Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's why we wanted our own place. Yeah. So, but then because we were known for hosting Ama Sundays, we opted for Ama Sundays. We started the first one in Mohau warehouse. There's a group of amaphoyisa asivala one day ahamba savala. The next week safoster senze permit. On the Monday or Tuesday me and Shoes were arrested. The charge was we had fraudulent documents. So suspend like 5-6 hours at Jabalani police station, only to find out there was no case. And then that's when we realized we can't continue forcing to have him hold warehouse and home operating. So the very same place is closed now. Shoes went his ways, then we went to Flippers.
No bread plan.
No bread plan. But last year, if Flippers, there was bread plan.
Okay, and then tell us another member of who?
Ingamla. Yemi. Those that have been with us from outline Kawash. Mike Usfiso. Shoes. Shoes.
Oh, went his way out.
Then Chipa. Utegzo. But then Tegzo now Sega Sevens are with the competition. There's a new place now called. Let me not mention the name. So they have a new place. So yeah, those are the people that have been with us from a hook, from a outcome Kawash. I don't have a problem. You know, when you have an idea and it's yours and you work on it, and we talked about ukugova.
Yeah.
I would say I came Nizebu outline car wash called by Ungam to say, you know what, I have a project like this, please assist me. By that time I was still a corporate.
Yeah.
I was a regional manager in Holland, Soweto, my branches.
Yeah.
So I thought it's fine, I'll assist.
Okay.
For free. But then I grew into the project, then up until last March.
Reason? Bad blood, yeah.
No, we exposed a lot of wrongdoings within the team.
Yeah, so don't tell any WhatsApp group. Njoba bunge no kare la uthi ba keep WhatsApp group. What happened?
You know, this thing started when I needed to host my birthday party.
Okay.
Usually ngiyenza electric suit mfethu.
Abu.
Yeah, ngiyenza annually.
Yeah.
On the 23rd or on the 25th. So of September. So now what I've done for the rest of the guys, I've organized, including my customers, over 50-60 birthdays.
Yeah.
But what hurt me the most was when I was hosting my own birthday party. And I think that took a toll. After what I've done,
Ingamlo, like he found a hook.
yeah, after what I've done for everyone, and courteous in Djibouti, I'm here. So, having said that, but I took it like a man and continued not using a hook as a brand, and then introduced more events so that I can then incorporate in Quebec. So the conversation has been, whenever Sundays are happening, you must not use hook. But me being me, because I want to be consistent, I say fine. So the last conversation was, don't use hook. I'm like, these people, you cannot pause a moving train. How train would say, yeah, Malay Alexander.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
Who was saying that I use a hook?
The team. So it broke my heart. But after what we have built, you can come with whatever reasons, né? But you may not be consistent. You cannot have an event and say stop. The next week we have vote. And think the clients will still come at your events. We had a team in marketing. Now I think I'm left with one. Lopete Instagram. He takes you from Tatile, you see whatever entity that he works for. So what I wanted, what I really wanted is survival, me personally as a person, survival of the brand as well. So but then the guy saw it otherwise. Then I think that's when I decided to go to look, it's this thing now that it's more Sundays.
Going back to Ungam.
Yeah.
Uyawakhuluma na in terms of ukuthi zawungiphathe grand ne. Ekubena ngazanga to your birthday, because obviously birthday to each and everyone it's a special thing which comes once in a year. Which no birthday, you can sacrifice for that moment to be there, because that's the big thing. Njoba na uthi zanga zikuphathe grand lady. Uyawakhuluma na Ingamla. Njoba uthi yade ngiphula inhliziyo. We have a conversation na Ingam.
Not conversation here. You know what I was expecting?
Yeah.
Leadership is about hlala phansi, ule mufasi, and speak to your guys. So I'm expecting that from the leadership perspective. So if that's not happening, you ask yourself, what leadership, what are they thinking? So the conversation were not birthday per se, it was, I'm a man. I've done everything that you wanted. What do you want?
Okay.
So, and because of out of respect, you don't then call and engage. But the conversation that we're building towards birthday was, you know what, I don't care about the money, I don't care who comes, I don't care who we book, I don't care how many people come, I just want to have my birthday. That's it. And historically I've done it alone.
Okay.
Of which I wanted to do the same. But at least then taking the brand, because overall the years I've done my parties for 10 years in Rockefeller, consistently. No, more events. Yeah. So Hook was supposed to be the first time, but that didn't happen because of politics of events business. Yeah.
So now what you're saying is that like it's your brains.
Not
Take a sip, bro.
I think we start to see. Not entirely. I must give credit to those that are working
Play the
behind,
role, yeah.
and especially Ungamlaba.
Yeah.
But then sometimes you make decisions as a man to say I'll rather have this than have this. So I think I'm at a point whereby I need to think about my kids, I need to think about my brand as a person, I need to think about my future. So some of the things you will disagree to agree. But if you feel worried, now I can't. This one I can't.
Yeah.
I have to make a choice between being in the game for a long run, because events business, I can't be in the business for more than 20 years. It's impossible. There are people that are supposed to be give a mentor and they take over.
Taking the position.
I can't be at 50 and then lose more and say I'm doing more events. I can't. I must be at least then owning something. So I think this is the path that I'm trying to take to say, as much as there's hook and there's hook politics, I'm trying to move this way.
So what you're saying, like once you had to choose, ifamily yakho, abantwana bakho, and bakhiphe nasegroupini ke manje, which means uthi ungala maybe uyathreaten ifamily yakho bekenzala like now you had to choose.
No, I'm speaking in terms of financially, because if we had to say we close hook for 3 months, remember I'm no longer working corporate, so source of income is one, and of which is not source of income. I was earning way more than what I make or what I get from. It's just that it's the love of the brand and the passion that I have for events. I mean, I was earning I was earning a lot of money, and I've been approached a couple of times, corporate, in terms of doing the same things that I did, insurance-wise, and I left also an opportunity to have a campaign with a friend of mine separately, and I said, you know what, I want to concentrate on one thing, because sometimes the internal would distract, because I know where I was working, I was earning, but this thing always distracted me. Events. Let me rather focus on it. So I don't think Inkaya stability that I want.
Okay.
But I don't mind. I'm doing it anyway. But I have to make a choice now moving forward.
Yeah.
So that's when we have more events, more Sundays.
So, but it's not your decision, Mos. But kick it out. So you didn't decide.
I had no choice but to choose family, to choose kids, to choose survival, to choose the future.
But I'm saying you didn't choose. But keep it.
But then,
Like it's not your choice. Boss
Fire.
you're no longer part of the company. You choose a family. There's no family to choose.
but if it's like that, I'll take it like a man.
So you're no longer part of Hook.
Take a seat, bro.
Well, not the chatting. Yeah. If you are in a group, a family group, a trip, a society or what, and they take you out, they send you a signal that they don't want you
Anymore.
anymore.
No, you're forced.
You can't force. But then you have to appreciate your capabilities, appreciate what you can do, and appreciate the experience that you have. You take them and say, oh, okay, this is what I can do. But then the people will then decide to say, but we are short, short 1, 2, 3. If that happens.
So in short, there is no more relationship between you and the Hook.
It's for them to decide.
Or if Sasaba Vogawati, we want this guy back, we can go back.
I have more Sundays now, I can't. I'm committed now in more Sundays. I'm committed now in Chateu. I'm committed now in Rockefeller. I'm committed now with the team that I have.
So anyway, it's maybe for Hook, or they want to keep a group in.
No, I just wish them well. Nothing else.
Going back to Hook, Hook, tell us about your annual birthdays, which is over now each and every year.
Yeah.
There was a rumor, like having those birthday work, something ends realize either you or Gimoto. Tell us about that.
We catch up with you.
Eyes and ears everywhere.
No, you know what happens, ne? When you host a birthday, you obviously your ex will know when is your birthday, your other ex will know your birthday, and those people will come around and do things, and I have to work around them. No, not them. The priority is customer service. You have to satisfy everyone, irrespective of their title, whether it's ex, current, or whatever. So yes, before 2022, 2020, 2019, 2018 and 17. After my birthday, I have to either repair my windows of my car or my house's windows.
Reason for that?
Attention.
From who? The
Current.
Like Spagestumbi. It's your birthday, you kilo, you win the pool. Oh, when more pull
Something like that.
Yeah. Explain more again.
No, something like that. When I'm on
Okay, from 2018, 2019,
this has happened. I was talking to my friend on Monday.
Okay.
In Fitch. Every year, why is it that there's something that is happening? It's because I'm trying to satisfy everyone at once, which is impossible. And I treat every customer important, whether it's ex-current customer, new customer, somebody that comes from the first time as a new customer to get the experience. But I can't lay a hand. So sometimes I avoid as long as the party is successful.
Okay.
Yeah. When we talk about blender.
Doesn't matter.
On this part of Rockefeller, you must want to see like Rockefeller. Like, what's your relationship like? Ne Rockefeller. Why is Shutelela today?
I've been with Rockefeller for more than 10 years. So my second annual birthday was here. My first one was Elapane, Protea North, Protea Point. So I think I have a good relationship, no Lucky, good relationship, no rapper. And I've never encountered or had bad experiences now. So that's why I was supposed not to have my birthday here. I was supposed to have done it somewhere. Direction I hope to say, don't do it there. I was like, I've done that for 10 years almost. Why must I move?
You should hook. That about birthday, man. And then?
So me being me and trying to balance the forces, I decided then, you know what, I'm through conversations, I'm gonna do it anyway. So in the past month, the month of October, the month of September, I mean to say, I've been doing indirectly, more people will notice, more events, and they have been successful. I think the main pain is when you think, Uguti, you can't do it without us. But I've been in the game for more than 10 years.
More than them.
Precisely.
Now they're using your brains. Kicking you out. Tell us more about more events.
It was formed 2015 because I needed to do corporate events, as I mentioned earlier. So you needed to have CK number, company, blah blah blah. So that when you invoice taxes and all that. So I started in 2015, and I was doing corporate then plus small events, but I stopped it. Stopped it meaning I stopped waiting for events. I did events. And myself. You know when you have to wait, you winter now, there are no events. So I created my own events.
Especially as I'm like more events. Someone know they
I don't want to venture into that space anymore. So I must wait. Somebody made a crash. So what I do now, I think that's what we supposed to then talk about. More Sundays. I do more Sundays officially for the first time this coming Sunday. Same concept, same vision, but then this time around I'm doing it alone. I'm not decisions are not the hierarchy. I have to meet with this one, talk to the team. No, I'm not doing it. That's why on the lineup, I think that's what Temba Titi said to me, or what I talked to him about. To say the last time I had him on the lineup was back, mommy, but because of events, politics, I couldn't say who was. So he gladly accepted, and he gladly said anything that I need, I'll get support. I have support. I have support with the people that I know, friends, those that I know that have done events before. Whatever happens, we'll support you. Whether it's you are within the structures of book or you are on your own. Yeah.
So, like from today going forward,
yeah.
What can we expect from more events?
Let's rather say more Sundays. So this week, it's an official more Sunday event. It's not Sepo Junior. and Temba Titi, which is Josephine. So the idea then is to take radio into the system to run the event for us. But then initially the plan was to have Mashata for this weekend. But then unfortunately the agent double booked Mashata, so he can't come this weekend. We probably will have a month end. So it's this week. Ki Chepa Junior and Temba Titi. Maybe on the 30th we might have Mashata. But then moving forward, we will have more DJs, artists that are. We have had Thabo Mkweli, DJ Sintle Oko. Mike, who's that one? Semino from YFM is very Zendi. Who's that lady? Ayanda MVP, Kalo. But then that was within the context of Hook. But then the same concept will then run with Rockefeller. But then there will be me as more events and more Sundays.
So more Sundays like a specializer, which kind of music? Piano, kwaito, gospel?
It's R&B. It's your relaxing mode. It's Sunday. Sunday is short. So you're expected to listen to R&B, soul the whole day. But then, as I indicated, you want to incorporate with food and ice cream. So that's where street food comes in. That's where Rockefeller food comes in, and then put in some stalls to create a mini market every Sunday. So Sunday you don't have to cook at home. Come here with a cooler box, you pay a cooler box, you relax, you listen to music. You don't have to be here up until 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock. 10, 11 o'clock, you leave. Ujamo Rockefeller, you dance and do whatever that you want.
And transfer?
For now, because we want to be competitive, it's free. So we will still have big names artists.
Okay.
Before we will have Mukweli and you'll pay 30 rand, 50 rand after 3. But now we are in conversations with sponsors. Lucky is very helpful, the owner of Rockefeller. I don't think the only time more people will pay is month end.
Okay.
Because we'll then have a lineup that has maybe 2 or 3 artists.
Okay.
But then moving forward up until the rest of the year, because I think we will commit ourselves with Chatio. That's why you see Chatio now, to have a relationship whereby we the experience that you're supposed to have, go Midlands, Mabone, wherever, you get it here for free. Yeah.
Okay.
And since it's street food, then it's here boy.
Yeah, it has to.
And it's on Sundays, which means more Sundays. Like it will be the same thing, or
It's the same people, it's the same brand, it's the same brands.
yeah, now
So-
it becomes one.
It becomes one.
It will be more events or street food.
The main event will be more events, but I will be putting in guys to say they will then cater for the food. Because you can't have wings every day on Sunday. You must have fish, snook, steak, ribs, something like that. So that's the mindset that I have now to change narrative via local pubs. When you go to a pub, you must have wings and chicken, wings and chips. So you will find when you come one day, more Sundays, uje pasta. Nini uje the ribs. Nini uje steak.
That's nice.
So that you don't have to cook, but at a lower rate. So
Affordable.
affordable food at a lower rate. You can bring your The next time when you come here, during the plan is we must create a family environment. So you can come here with your kid. Only jumping castle there, there's a swimming pool there. And the adults stay this side. You come drink with your cooler box, blah blah blah. Then late you leave. So the plan and the thinking is mokasi now between Mlatsane, Tladina Lady, Mulapo, Rockville. Kiba what belong to the back rooms. How many people are staying here, Mochabani flats, that don't want to cook on a Sunday? So we're creating an environment here. You don't have to cook on Sunday. Come have musical experience, food experience, and nama ice cream and all that.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what advice on a guy like I want the generation enjoy?
Yeah.
I was a officer who feel like still pushing there.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's inferior, but the main thing is ownership. You must own whatever ideas that we have. You must own whatever content that we have. Because if you don't own, you'll always get people to say, I don't do this, do that. Yeah. So whether you're passionate about being a musician, you must own ama rights. Whether you're passionate about doing ama events, it must be your own events. Because you don't want to have an idea, but there's somebody behind pushing your idea and you don't own it. And that they can decide at any time to say, no, do this, don't do that. I don't know if you understand.
I
think that's what Jay-Z and Kanye West have been saying, preaching to all artists. Ownership. Ownership.
Tell me event like event education. Like you've mentioned, I'm a corporate. I mentioned I'm a birthday. I mentioned lawo manje udila ngawo ukuthi manje asekho corporate but dila ama Sunday events. What's the difference like? And umuntu osayenza lawo amabhaluni amabirthday lawo thawana mali usuka njani that shift from that point to maybe if ufuna cool.
I think you align yourself with the right people and with the right market.
But I don't know what birthday every day.
But then how many events coordinators do we have? It's like when Uber started, it was few people. Now there are more. So the business is less. So you must align yourself where in market will be smaller, where will be able to survive. Corporate, for example, there are no. Avant bands, the corporate, they are not as much compared to about Mama Tent, the strategy, Mama weddings and all that. When you do corporate, you must do a presentation. Number one. Moments are event, you say next door, but man we are shut. There's no presentation. When you are home. So in corporate, you go there, you present, they approve or they don't approve. They approve the budget or they don't approve the budget. So those are the things. So I would think if I wanted to go back to that space, I would do corporate only in Japan. But I don't think I will have that time because Sundays it's my baby. I sleep, I drink, I eat Sundays.
Now to people about busy events, about wish ukuthi bazofika la ukhona. This time about niggas advice, but experience yakho into osifundile ukuthi iziphi into ekumele basigade. Those mistakes nje ukuthi bangawenzi.
Wenzile.
I think one, you must not allow everybody into your thinking tank. Thinking tank, I mean your ideas. So the idea that I will share with you now, as a friend, in 2 months you might do it. But when you share, don't share. Wait up until you had facts, rights, and everything is ready to share. Because once you share, people try then to do it before you. Then they say, Baba, like it is mine. Not Ngamla per se. I'll tell you what's happening now with every Sunday. I don't post my events up until I see all the events Sunday. I wait. Even though we have done it Monday, Tuesday, but I wait. They post. Then I post them at the right time, so that it's whatever they've posted. I've covered little bits that I didn't cover. If I have an event now, you have a paying gig, I have a free gig. If you have an artist that is not on radio, for example, I have somebody on radio. Something like that. So I'll always wait, and see when they post, I go after the last one. I think that has worked for the longest time, because once you start, they copy that, they do it their own. Yes.
But I could be last minute planning, man.
No, it's not. As I said, already by Monday I know what I'm going to do, but I'm waiting to see what's the competition going to do. Once they post, right? In memory, remember the last day, not the first one. I think one thing, just to cover up, that he has taught me strategic thinking, strategic planning, and I've read and had a course in strategic planning, strategic thinking. So you think over what is expected of you. So I've always going to appreciate that thing. And again, something that is similar to somebody. So I will be strategic with what I do. You will think I'm losing, can't you? I got it figured out. Yeah? No, I have to give credit to him for putting a scaler. He analyzed it, because before I was doing events, I'm doing events. But then when you go deep, you need to be different, you need to be unique. And once you're unique, the competition can't catch up. They will always copy. Hey, pretty photographer and so you want photo, and they will have blurry pictures. Hey, pretty Mukweli, and I will have. Hey, pretty young, and I will have somebody else. So it's a strategy. It's business. You must take this thing as a business.
So any last words?
Last words, it's more Sundays this week. We have Temba Titi, we have Seppo Junior this week, and on the 30th I'm hoping to have, or on the 4th of November. But should I say who I'm hoping to have?
Yeah, okay.
I'll have Mashata first week of November, and then we'll take it from there. But then the ideas in terms of what's going to happen, theme, and what I will not share, obviously. But it's going to be interesting because it's not about, there are people that are supporting me financially, emotionally, and otherwise. Sexually, I.
Sesivala ne. Social ni funa kusikhumbule nga. Social ni packet. Kuningami kusikhumbule. When you are no more.
You know, you need some cause because time cause.
More.
A couple of months ago, I was ill. Then I fainted. I collapsed for a couple of minutes. And
overdose.
No, it was. I have. What's the sickness? I'll tell you now. The short breath. I forget, but so I collapsed for 5-10 minutes. Then with the crew that I had, they thought I'm died. So on Facebook, Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. And because I didn't have my phone on me, the following day, I tried my message I got. Hey, mom, blah, 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 blah. Oh, but you guys said I'm party right. Oh, he was calm, he was cool, he was a people's person. So I don't want to be remembered as a rock star or a superstar. I'm a people's person, that's it. Kind of want to. And I go all out to make things happen. So 2 months ago, been shown it
For 10 minutes.
for 10 minutes. Then resurrection.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hayi siyabonga. Mina ngifuna ukubona more like njengoba sowusukile hooker more then
More
let's
Sundays.
see more events. We'll be back to see ukuthi iyaphusha hamba kanjani and hopefully yonke into izohamba kahle. Yeah man, masabiso sathana.
Yeah.
Siyabonga ma.
No, yeah, guys, for taking time to do this thing. I think the people deserve to know what's happening.
No.
And I might not have shared everything.
Yeah. Even though you never not telling us everything. But
No, not necessarily. It's because I want
to
to.
protect abantwana bakhe.
Oh,
I think the reason that we're here is survival, brand. When you interview an artist, say for example you interview Casper Nyovest. I'm just making an example. You don't interview Refill. You interview Casper Nyovest. When you interview me, you don't interview Mohau, Cedric Mace. You interview Mr. Mo. So I need to be protective somehow of the boundaries. And
Protecting your back.
no, not necessarily.
Or the brand.
The brand.
Or friendship.
Friendship can
Nobunga.
friendship can come and go.
So,
Number one.
it's a rap.
That's a rap, hey.
Somuhlasele singena ngendlovu yangena Zusabalele sekufika amakhosi ngempela Somuhlasele singena ngendlovu yangena Zusabalele sekufika amakhosi ngempela Awe mhlasele singena ngendlovu yangena Awe mhlasele ithi amakhosi ngempela Awe mhlasele singena ngendlovu yangena Awe mhlasele ithi amakhosi ngempela
Hlasela, fika amakhosi ngempela Vele ubale seshaya ingoma nyatshela udede mfana siyasebenza sishaya ingoma akasathane vutha umlilo siyahliphiza